Okay, this is Dwayne coming back at you with another video. This is the same American OG Seth Thomas clock that I was working on, and you can see where these lantern pinions are wore off here. Okay, so what I'm doing, my Uncle Jim that taught me how to do clocks, he made me a pivot tool that I can do stuff like this with. There's tools out there that you can get to do this type of stuff with, but this pivot tool was something that Uncle Jim made me back in the 90s, and he was a machinist, so he could just kind of put together stuff. So what I've done with this is I took one part of the machine and I pushed this down a little bit, and instead of the wheel running here, I'm going to make it where it runs up here. That way I don't have to replace all of these pivots, and I can or pinions, and I can save the customer a little bit of money by not having to replace all these. I'm just going to move the wheel from here to where it runs up here on a new surface. So now I'm going to shove this top, this is my tool, this is the top, just like the bottom here. I'm going to shove this top back down over the top of these lantern pinions where they will still turn and twist in here. For some reason, it just wore on this one side. These was not turning in that lantern pinion. So when I turn this top down, what that's going to do is it's going to push this down on those pivots. You can see where it's coming down there, and I'm not going to be able to do all of this at the same time because I've got to turn this sideways. Right now I've got this held in the vise, but I've got to turn this sideways, and I've got to put all of these lantern pinions, I've got to put them up in the top and in the bottom at the same time so they don't get stuck in between, so they'll still turn. So I will come with another video here in just a minute and show you how these guys are supposed to turn compared to another one that somebody soldered solid in the same clock, and show you the difference in those.